Friedrich Nietzsche is often misunderstood as a philosopher who preached nihilism and chaos, but is this reputation warranted? In this video, we'll delve into the life and ideas of Nietzsche, exploring his concepts of the will to power, the death of God, and the Übermensch. By examining his philosophical framework, we'll challenge common misconceptions and uncover the true essence of Nietzsche's thought. Join us as we separate fact from fiction and discover whether Nietzsche is indeed the most misunderstood philosopher of all time. Friedrich Nietzsche is often seen as a mysterious figure, shrouded in controversy and misconception. His ideas have been twisted and turned to fit various ideologies, making it difficult to grasp the true essence of his philosophy. But what if I told you that the real Nietzsche is far more fascinating than the caricature we've been led to believe? One of the most common misconceptions about Nietzsche is that he's a nihilist, advocating for a rejection of all values and morality. This couldn't be further from the truth. Nietzsche was a passionate critic of traditional morality, but that doesn't mean he wanted to abolish morality altogether. He believed that traditional morality was based on a false premise, and it was this very morality that was leading to the decay of society. Another misconception is that Nietzsche's idea of the Übermensch or Superman is about creating a superior race or masterclass. This is a gross simplification of his idea. The Übermensch is not about physical strength or racial purity, but rather about transcending conventional norms and creating one's own values. It's about becoming the best version of oneself, unfettered by the constraints of societal expectations. Nietzsche's critique of morality is often seen as a call to chaos, an excuse for people to do whatever they want. But this neglects the fact that Nietzsche was deeply concerned about the well-being of humanity. He believed that traditional morality was stifling individual creativity and freedom, and that people needed to be liberated from its constraints. His critique was not about promoting anarchy, but about creating a new set of values that would allow humanity to flourish. Many people think that Nietzsche's philosophy is all about rejecting morality and embracing chaos. But what if I told you that his philosophy is actually about empowering individuals to take responsibility for their own values? What if his ideas are not about rejection, but about creation, creating a new way of living that's authentic, meaningful, and fulfilling? Let's delve deeper into some of the key concepts that Nietzsche developed. One of his most famous ideas is the concept of the eternal recurrence. This is often misunderstood as a kind of cosmic recycling bin, where the universe repeats itself ad infinitum. But what Nietzsche meant by this concept was that we should live our lives as if every moment was destined to repeat itself for eternity. This would lead us to take responsibility for our actions, and to live in a way that's authentic and meaningful. Another key concept is the will to power. This is often seen as a call to domination and oppression, but that's a gross misreading of Nietzsche's idea. The will to power is not about dominating others, but about overcoming one's own limitations and achieving greatness. It's about harnessing one's inner strength and creativity to become the best version of oneself. One of the most powerful insights that Nietzsche offers is that traditional morality is often based on a false premise. He believed that morality was created by the weak to restrict the strong, and that it's based on a kind of slave morality. This is not about advocating for the strong to dominate the weak, but about challenging the idea that morality is objective and universal. Nietzsche believed that morality should be based on individual creativity and freedom, rather than on external authority. Nietzsche's philosophy is often seen as a rejection of traditional values, but what if I told you that his ideas are actually a call to personal empowerment? His philosophy is not about tearing down the old, but about building something new, a new way of living that's authentic, creative, and fulfilling. It's about taking responsibility for one's own values, rather than relying on external authority. What if Nietzsche's ideas are not about promoting chaos and nihilism, but about creating a new kind of individual, one who's capable of creating their own values, and living life on their own terms? This is the real Nietzsche, a philosopher who's passionate about empowering individuals, and about creating a new way of living that's authentic and meaningful. So, what do you think? Do you think Nietzsche is the most misunderstood philosopher of all time?
Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue the conversation. And if you're interested in exploring more misunderstood philosophers, be sure to check out the best of Nietzsche, the best of Immanuel Kant, the best of Marcus Aurelius, and the best of Lucius Seneca.